Believe it or not, hedgehogs aren't from America. These adorable little creatures actually come from Europe, Asia, and Africa. Their name stems from their favorite places to roam. Garden hedges. Imagine a spiky little critter waddling around your backyard. Hedgehogs are often found in gardens where they hunt for insects, worms, and snails. They add a delightful charm to the landscape and play an important role in keeping the insect population in check. Additionally, the unique sounds they make resemble grunt-like noises, which is reminiscent of pigs. This quirky trait contributes to their endearing personality. Although hedgehogs are not native to the US, they have become popular pets, with people loving their unique looks and behaviors. Want to know more about why they are so special? Most people don't know this fact about Buddha. Many statues and images of Buddha show him as a plump and joyful figure, but this portrayal is not accurate. The historical Buddha, Siddhartha Gautama, practiced extreme self-denial and meditation, which left him thin and ascetic. His lifestyle was focused on seeking enlightenment through various self-deprivation techniques, including fasting. Over time, as Buddhism spread, the images transformed to reflect ideals of contentment and abundance, representing the spiritual bounty that enlightenment supposedly brings. This change in representation highlights how cultures adapt religious symbols to fit their values and beliefs. The joyful, well-fed Buddha figures we often see today symbolize peace and fullness in life, differing from the Buddha's actual appearance during his quest for enlightenment. This fascinating evolution of representation raises questions about how we interpret history and spirituality. How do these images influence our understanding of Buddha's teachings? Prepare to be amazed by the Bahia Emerald. This colossal gem, found in Bahia, Brazil in 2001, is the largest emerald in the world, weighing a staggering 838 pounds. If you can picture that, it's like having a small bear in your hands. Valued at around $400 million, the Bahia Emerald isn't just big, it's a dazzling display of nature's beauty. With a mind-boggling weight of 189,600 carats, it stands out among precious stones. Emeralds are known for their rich green hue, but this one takes the prize due to its sheer size and unique qualities. Many dream of owning a gem like this, but few can even imagine its weight. The story of the Bahia Emerald goes beyond its physical attributes. This remarkable stone has traveled through various hands, attracting attention from collectors and gem enthusiasts alike. Its journey highlights the fascination and allure that gemstones hold for people worldwide. So what makes the Bahia Emerald so special? Its combination of size, value, and captivating history makes it a true wonder of the natural world. Is it really true that Greece has 6,000 islands? Absolutely. Greece is home to a staggering number of islands, over 6,000 to be exact. However, only 227 of these islands are inhabited, leaving countless beautiful, unspoiled places waiting to be explored. Each inhabited island offers its own unique charm, from the bustling streets of Santorini to the peaceful shores of Hydra. The Aegean Sea plays a huge role in shaping Greek culture, as many islands are connected by ferry services that allow for easy travel. These islands vary dramatically in scenery, ranging from rocky coastlines and lush landscapes to vibrant whitewashed buildings and stunning beaches. Some islands, like Crete, are larger and packed with history, while others, such as Delos, are steeped in ancient mythology. With such diversity and beauty, it's no wonder that Greece's islands attract millions of visitors each year. Whether you're looking to relax on a beach or explore ancient ruins, a Greek island adventure awaits. What will your next destination be? Here's a wild fact about the Appian Way. This ancient road, built in 312 BC, still carries travelers through Rome today, proving that Roman engineering was nothing short of amazing. Stretching over 350 miles, the Appian Way, or Via Appia, was originally designed for military purposes, allowing troops to quickly move across the Italian peninsula. As you walk upon its sturdy stones, you can almost feel the echoes of history beneath your feet. Remarkably, even after more than 2,000 years, this road has maintained its structure, thanks to the careful craftsmanship of Roman engineers who employed techniques still admired today. Picture horse-drawn carriages rolling along, or merchants showcasing their wares in ancient times. Visiting the Appian Way is like stepping back in time. It's a living connection to our past. How many other roads can claim such a remarkable legacy? You won't believe this about the Entente Cordiale. This agreement between Britain and France was a pivotal moment in history, ending centuries of rivalry and conflict between the two nations. Signed in 1904, the Entente Cordiale aimed to foster cooperation and understanding, allowing both countries to focus on their international ambitions. Ironically, the very peace they celebrated led to fierce competition in colonizing Africa, where both nations sought to expand their empires. This highlights the complex nature of international relations, where cooperation can coexist with competition. While they were shaking hands in Europe, both Britain and France were racing to claim vast territories in Africa, often disregarding the local populations. The Entente Cordiale marked a fascinating shift, revealing how former enemies could become allies, yet still vie for power on the world stage. How do you think this shaped global politics in the years to come? Meet Rani, the world's smallest cow. This adorable Dexter cow from India holds the Guinness World Record for being the tiniest cow on the planet. Standing at just 51 centimeters tall, Rani brings a whole new meaning to the term miniature farm animal. Despite her small size, this charming little cow is full of personality and has captured the hearts of many. Dexter cows, known for their friendly demeanor and gentle nature, are typically used for milk production and as pets. However, Rani's exceptional height has made her a superstar. People flock to see her, amazed by her cuteness and dainty stature. Her owners have shared that Rani loves to interact with visitors, often nudging them gently for attention. Beyond her celebrity status, Rani represents the diversity of animal sizes and breeds found around the world. This tiny wonder sparks curiosity about animal genetics and breeding practices, reminding us that amazing things can come in small packages. How do you think Rani feels about her fame? Believe it or not, jellyfish can cheat death. This remarkable ability comes from a process called transdifferentiation, which allows the immortal jellyfish, Turritopsis dohrnii, to revert to an earlier life stage when faced with stress or injury. Instead of aging and eventually dying like most creatures, this jellyfish can transform its cells back, essentially starting its life cycle over again. While it's an intriguing phenomenon, these jellyfish aren't entirely invincible. They still face threats from diseases and predators. Scientists are closely examining this fascinating process, hoping it may offer clues about human aging and potential regeneration techniques. Although we don't fully understand how transdifferentiation works yet, the research could unlock new pathways for medical advancements, making the study of the immortal jellyfish not just a curiosity of the ocean, but a beacon of hope for human health. Prepare to be amazed by the path of faith. The Tianmen Steel Footbridge in China stretches an astonishing 4,193 feet and features a transparent glass floor, giving visitors the thrilling sensation of walking on air. This remarkable bridge is not just a feat of engineering, it's also a gateway to unforgettable views. From its vantage point, you can gaze upon the magnificent Gate of Heaven, a natural arch that looks like it belongs in a fantasy movie. Imagine standing at the edge of this bridge, peering down through the glass at the breathtaking landscape beneath your feet. Each step feels like a leap into the clouds. The bridge has become a popular destination for tourists and adventure seekers alike, eager to experience this one-of-a-kind structure. Whether you're capturing stunning photos or simply enjoying the marvel of nature around you, the Tianmen's Steel Footbridge promises an exhilarating experience. Are you brave enough to walk its length and soak in the spectacular scenery? Prepare to be amazed by rare green eyes. Did you know that only about 2% of the world's population has green eyes? This makes green the rarest eye color on the planet. While you might see many shades of brown and blue around you, green-eyed individuals are quite unique. Most green eyes occur in people of European ancestry, particularly in countries like Ireland and Scotland. Scientists believe that the color comes from a combination of a light brown pigment called melanin and the scattering of light. Interestingly, the hue can even change depending on lighting or what clothes someone is wearing, making green eyes seem even more enchanting. So next time you meet someone with green eyes, remember that you've encountered a rarity. What makes these eyes so special is not just their beauty, but also the genetic factors behind them. Isn't it fascinating how such a small percentage can captivate so many? Have you ever thought of using a chainsaw for cooking? Some culinary enthusiasts have embraced this unusual trend, finding a rugged thrill in slicing meat with chainsaws. Although it may seem impractical, the sight of a roaring chainsaw cleaving through steaks and roasts creates an unforgettable spectacle. These adventurous cooks enjoy the boldness and creativity of transforming a potentially dangerous tool into an unconventional kitchen instrument. With each cut, they highlight a unique blend of art and daring in the world of food preparation. This niche fascination raises eyebrows, making you wonder if such techniques could inspire new culinary innovations. Even if most chefs stick to traditional knives, the chainsaw enthusiasts remind us that cooking can break boundaries, inviting a mix of fun and risk into the kitchen. Who knows, maybe one day chainsaws will find a place in mainstream cooking. Ever wonder how smart Neanderthals really were? Recent discoveries reveal that these ancient humans were more intelligent than we once believed. Neanderthals crafted complex spears, showcasing their ability to create advanced tools for hunting. What's more, evidence suggests they may have hunted in teams, similar to how modern elite military units operate. This team-based strategy indicates that Neanderthals possessed strategic thinking skills far beyond simple survival. They likely communicated and coordinated their efforts, which would have required a level of social organization and intelligence we once thought only belonged to Homo sapiens. So, next time you think about our prehistoric relatives, remember that Neanderthals weren't just primitive creatures. They were capable, intelligent beings who adapted to their environment in ingenious ways. Discover why no one conquered Mount Everest in 2015. In a surprising turn of events, 2015 marked the first year since 1974 where climbers failed to reach the summit of Mount Everest. The main reason behind this challenge? A catastrophic earthquake that struck Nepal in April of that year. This powerful quake, measuring 7.8 on the Richter scale, not only devastated communities, but also triggered avalanches on Everest, making the perilous ascent even more dangerous. Many expeditions had to be abandoned due to concerns over safety and unpredictable conditions. The earthquake caused significant damage to base camp and the surrounding infrastructure, leaving climbers and their support teams shaken. As a result, for the first time in over 40 years, the majestic peak of Everest remained untouched by climbers. This incident serves as a poignant reminder of nature's power and the risks taken by adventurers in pursuit of breathtaking heights. Have you ever wondered why the Louvre is so popular? This iconic museum in Paris attracts millions of visitors each year, making it the most visited art museum in the world. One reason for its popularity is its incredible collection of art. The Louvre houses over 35,000 pieces, including famous works like the Mona Lisa and the Venus de Milo. These masterpieces draw art lovers and curious travelers alike, eager to witness history. Additionally, the museum's stunning architecture is a sight to behold. The glass pyramid entrance, designed by architect I. Rem. Pei, merges modernity with historical grandeur, offering an unforgettable photo opportunity. Beyond the art and architecture, the Louvre's rich history adds to its allure. Originally a royal palace, its transformation into a museum in 1793 marked the beginning of a new chapter in art preservation. With guided tours, educational programs, and special exhibitions, there's always something new to discover at the Louvre. So whether you're an art enthusiast or just exploring Paris, the Louvre Museum promises an inspiring experience that keeps visitors coming back. Have you ever wondered about Da Vinci's Mechanical Knight? Back in the late 15th century, the brilliant Leonardo da Vinci sketched out designs for a remarkable mechanical knight, and it sparks curiosity to see how his vision stood the test of time. This innovative creation was meant to move, sit, and even wave its arms, showcasing Da Vinci's understanding of mechanics and anatomy long before robotics became a modern-day fascination. Fast forward nearly 500 years, and in 2002, a team of engineers brought Leonardo's concept to life with a fully functional model. This modern interpretation highlighted not just Da Vinci's genius, but also how his ideas about movement and automation were way ahead of his era. It's incredible to think that the seeds of modern robotics were planted by an artist and inventor over 4 centuries ago. How many other ideas from history could still inspire us today? Turns out, the truth is that diamonds are in space. Astronomers have discovered an extraordinary star named Lucy, which is composed largely of carbon and oxygen. This immense celestial body shines brightly and is estimated to weigh a staggering 10 trillion billion carats, making it the largest known diamond in the universe. Named after the Beatles' song Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, this star is located about 50 light-years away in the constellation Centaurus. Lucy's incredible size and brilliance give us a new perspective on the cosmos, showing that what we often think of as precious gems can exist in vast, unexpected forms in space. The discovery not only dazzles with its sheer beauty, but also provides scientists valuable information about stellar evolution and the formation of other celestial elements. Can you imagine what else lies hidden among the stars? You won't believe this about the American flag. Nothing quite captures the spirit of the United States like its flag. From homes proudly displaying it on Independence Day to everyday clothing and even vehicles, the American flag is everywhere you look. This colorful symbol of patriotism surprises many visitors from around the world who might not expect such fervent displays of national pride. Whether you see it waving in the breeze at a neighborhood barbecue or painted on a pickup truck's tailgate, the flag connects people and serves as a reminder of shared values. Many Americans revere the flag not just as a piece of fabric, but as a representation of freedom, courage, and history. Schools teach children about its significance, and special ceremonies honor its legacy. This widespread and enthusiastic display reflects a deep-rooted pride in the nation and its ideals. Have you ever wondered why flags matter so much in different cultures? Hard to believe, but Africa spans all 4 hemispheres. This incredible continent stretches across the equator and is bordered by both the northern and southern hemispheres. Covering nearly 12 million square miles, Africa is not only one of the largest continents but also one of the most diverse. From the Sahara Desert in the north to the lush rainforests of Central Africa, its varied landscapes host a rich tapestry of wildlife, cultures, and languages. More than 1.2 billion people call Africa home, representing thousands of distinct ethnic groups. Each region boasts unique traditions, foods, and music, contributing to a vibrant continent that is bursting with life. Whether you're gazing at the majestic Kilimanjaro or exploring the bustling markets of Marrakech, Africa offers experiences that are truly unforgettable. Isn't it fascinating how one continent can embrace such variety? Believe it or not, the small intestine is a giant. It stretches an impressive 20 feet long, making it much longer than the large intestine, which is only about 5 feet. Despite its name, the small intestine is slender, measuring just around 1 inch in diameter. In contrast, the large intestine is wider, with a diameter of about 3 inches, but it's shorter in length. This remarkable design helps our body absorb nutrients efficiently. The small intestine is where most digestion and nutrient absorption take place. With its winding structure and tiny villi lining its inner walls, it maximizes surface area for absorbing the vitamins and minerals we need from food. So, next time you think about your digestive system, remember just how much distance your small intestine covers to keep you healthy and energized. Isn't it fascinating how our bodies are designed for efficiency? Did you know X-rays changed medical imaging forever? Wilhelm Röntgen's discovery in 1895 was nothing short of revolutionary. Before this breakthrough, doctors had to rely on invasive procedures to examine the insides of patients. With X-rays, a whole new world unfolded, allowing medical professionals to see bones and organs in a non-invasive way. This significant leap transformed diagnostics, making it easier to detect fractures, infections, and other hidden health issues. Röntgen's innovation didn't stop there. It laid the groundwork for even more advanced imaging techniques like MRI, magnetic resonance imaging, and CT, computed tomography scans. Today, these tools are crucial in modern medicine, helping doctors diagnose conditions more accurately and develop effective treatment plans. Can you imagine a world without these life-saving technologies? This might surprise you. Tesla believed in electricity's hidden powers. Nikola Tesla, the brilliant inventor, claimed that humanity had barely scratched the surface of what electricity could do. He envisioned a world where electricity wasn't just for lighting up homes or powering machines, but could also transform our health and longevity. Tesla theorized that electrical energy could have therapeutic effects on the human body, potentially helping with diseases or enhancing vitality. His fascination with electricity led him to conduct daring experiments, even shocking himself to explore its effects. Imagine a time when people thought electricity could heal them, though some of his ideas seemed ahead of their time. It's clear that Tesla's passion for electricity was rooted in his belief that it could elevate our lives in ways we hadn't even imagined. Could we one day unlock these incredible secrets? Can dogs really learn to drive a car? In New Zealand, a rescue organization took on an incredible challenge by teaching 3 dogs, including a clever pooch named Porter, how to drive a car. This fascinating initiative showcased not just the dog's intelligence, but also highlighted their capabilities beyond the typical roles of pets. With the help of special training and a modified vehicle, each dog was guided to put their paws on the steering wheel and control the pedals. It wasn't just a fun experiment, it served a deeper purpose too. By demonstrating that dogs have the mental agility to learn complex tasks, the project aimed to reshape our understanding of what these furry friends can accomplish. This groundbreaking effort attracted lots of attention, sparking conversations about animal intelligence and encouraging more people to consider adopting rescue dogs as companions. Just imagine seeing dogs like Porter hitting the road and cruising around. It's a delightful mix of heartwarming and mind-boggling. What's next in the world of animal capabilities? Is it really true that James Cameron dove deep? In 2012, the famous filmmaker James Cameron, known for blockbusters like Titanic, made history by becoming the first person to dive alone to the deepest point in the ocean, the Mariana Trench. This incredible feat was achieved using a specialized submarine called the Deep Sea Challenger, which was designed for extreme pressure and darkness. Cameron's descent took him nearly 36,000 feet below the surface, an area so deep that it experiences crushing pressures and complete darkness. During his journey, he spent about 3 hours exploring the trench, capturing stunning footage and collecting samples that would help scientists learn more about this mysterious underwater environment. This adventure shows that curiosity and innovation can push the boundaries of what we thought possible, making Cameron not just a talented director, but an extraordinary explorer too. Why exactly does Kyiv have the deepest metro station? Nestled in the heart of Kyiv, Ukraine, Arsenalna metro station claims the title of the world's deepest underground metro station, plunging to an impressive depth of 115 yards. Imagine embarking on a journey down an escalator that feels like an endless slide into the depths of the earth. The descent lasts about 5 minutes, offering time to admire the stunning architecture and the intricate details of the station itself. Opened in the 1960s, Arsenalna not only functions as a critical transit hub, but also encapsulates Kyiv's rich history and the spirit of its people. The need for such depth arose due to the city's hilly geography. Engineers had to design the metro lines with precision to traverse the landscape effectively. While many may think of a metro station merely as a mode of transport, Arsenalna offers an unforgettable experience that connects the bustling life of Kyiv above to the silent depths below. If you visit this vibrant city, don't miss the chance to ride the escalator and say you've been to the deepest point of any subway system in the world. Believe it or not, the Ice Hotel is real. This stunning hotel, found in Jukkasjärvi, Sweden, is the world's first and only hotel made entirely from ice and snow. Each winter, artists and builders work together to reconstruct the hotel using ice sourced from the nearby Torn River. This process not only creates a breathtaking architectural masterpiece, but also ensures that every visit offers something new and unique. The hotel features intricate ice sculptures, beautifully designed rooms, and even ice bars, with temperatures inside hovering around a chilly 5 degrees Celsius, guests are provided with thermal sleeping bags and cozy accommodations to keep warm. The Ice Hotel also hosts various activities like ice sculpting and dog sledding, making it a magical winter wonderland. Imagine sipping a drink from an ice glass while surrounded by stunning ice art. Are you ready for an unforgettable adventure? Let's uncover the truth about Moji's journey. In a heartfelt tale, we meet Moji, an emotional English teacher whose passion for education shines through. Moji visits a vibrant village where she discovers that teaching is so much more than just sharing knowledge. It's about building connections. As she interacts with the villagers, she realizes that each person has a unique story to tell, and these stories enrich the classroom experience immensely. The children respond eagerly to Moji's lessons, not only because of the subject matter but also due to the genuine bonds formed. This visit emphasizes how essential community support is in education, reminding us that when teachers connect with students and their families, learning becomes a shared journey. Moji's experience illustrates that fostering these relationships can transform lives, inspire future generations, and ultimately create a stronger, more educated community. What lessons can we take from her story? Spot the party plates in Ohio's new DUI law. Ohio has introduced an eye-catching initiative aimed at tackling DUI offenses. Offenders now must drive vehicles with distinctive yellow license plates adorned with large red letters, commonly known as party plates. This unique system serves a dual purpose. Not only does it identify those who have been convicted of DUI, but it also raises public awareness about the seriousness of driving under the influence. By making these vehicles easily recognizable, the initiative encourages community vigilance and aims to deter potential offenders. The idea behind the party plates is simple yet effective. By putting a spotlight on DUI cases, the program seeks to instill a sense of accountability in offenders and raise broader awareness about the dangers of impaired driving. Will this bold move help reduce DUI incidents in Ohio? Guess what really drives your car's performance? Many drivers mistakenly think that using premium gasoline is the secret to boosting their vehicle's power and efficiency. However, most cars are designed to run perfectly well on regular gas, which is generally much cheaper. Premium gasoline, with its higher octane levels, is really only necessary for certain high-performance vehicles that specifically recommend it. For everyday drivers, putting premium fuel in the tank may feel like a smart choice, but it often turns out to be an unnecessary expense without providing any extra benefits. By using the fuel that fits your car's requirements, you can save your hard-earned money and keep your vehicle operating smoothly. So the next time you're filling up, remember that unless your owner's manual says otherwise, regular gas is likely all you need for your journey. Here's a wild fact about Julian Hernandez. In 2015, an amazing twist of fate changed Julian's life forever. While preparing his college applications, the now 18-year-old stumbled upon his true identity. It turned out that he was a missing child, kidnapped by his father when he was only 5 years old. Julian began his quest for knowledge, putting the pieces together and discovering how he had been living under a false name all those years. His biological mother had been searching for him, unaware of his whereabouts. This revelation opened a door to a family reunion that brought so much joy and relief. Julian's story is not just about loss, it's about resilience and the strength of the human spirit. It also highlights the power of technology and social media in helping reunite families. Could there be a happier ending in such heart-wrenching circumstances? Unlock your potential with self-defense skills. Basic self-defense techniques are not just about fighting. They can truly empower you to escape dangerous situations. Imagine walking alone at night and feeling nervous. Learning how to use your body effectively can boost your confidence and help you react quickly if you ever find yourself in a threatening scenario. Techniques like striking, blocking, or even simple escape maneuvers can make a big difference. Training in self-defense also promotes awareness of your surroundings, allowing you to spot potential dangers before they escalate. Plus, practicing these skills can be a great way to stay fit while building mental resilience. Whether it's joining a local class or watching instructional videos, taking that first step might just help you feel safer and more in control of your life. So why not consider giving self-defense a try? You won't believe this about Tammenpatunghelsen Kivenlandia. It's not just a park, it's a vibrant cultural hotspot. Nestled in the heart of the region, this remarkable landmark draws visitors with its stunning sculptures and lush landscapes. Families stroll along its winding paths, marveling at the intricate artwork that tells local stories and traditions. Artists often showcase their talents here, turning the park into an open-air gallery bursting with creativity. Whether you're taking a quiet moment by the fountain or participating in lively community events, Tammenpatunghelsen Kivenlandia offers something for everyone. Did you know that it hosts seasonal festivals that celebrate art and nature, making it a favorite for both locals and tourists? With welcoming green spaces perfect for picnics or leisurely walks, it's easy to see why this spot is quickly becoming the crown jewel of the area. Hard to believe, but Banff National Park is stunning. Established in 1887, Banff is Canada's first national park and a true gem of the natural world. Nestled in the heart of the Rocky Mountains, it offers breathtaking views that seem straight out of a postcard. Visitors flock to its crystal-clear lakes like Lake Louise and Moraine Lake, where the turquoise waters mirror the surrounding mountains. The park is also a haven for wildlife, showcasing an impressive variety of species from playful squirrels to majestic elk. Each year, millions come to hike its scenic trails, ski its snowy slopes, and take in the fresh mountain air. With its picturesque landscapes and vibrant ecosystems, Banff National Park isn't just a spot for outdoor adventures, but a place to connect with the awesome power of nature. Whether you're an avid adventurer or a casual observer, the beauty and excitement of Banff leave everyone in awe. What are you waiting for? Have you ever wondered why Monaco is so crowded? This tiny European nation is remarkable for its population density, holding the title of the most densely populated country in the world. With around 19,761 people packed into every square kilometer, Monaco's streets buzz with life. Imagine a bustling city where every inch is filled with residents, visitors, and luxury. Monaco's small size, just about 2.2 square kilometers, means that it often feels more like a vibrant community than a country. This unique situation is partly due to its popularity as a tourist destination and its status as a tax haven, attracting wealthy individuals from all over the globe. As a result, Monaco has a mix of locals and expatriates, creating a diverse culture while maintaining its distinctive Monegasque identity. With such a high population density, residents enjoy plenty of amenities and attractions, like the famous Monte Carlo Casino and beautiful coastline. So what do you think life is like in such a crowded place? Here's what actually happens when you mix mayonnaise and coffee. In 1957, Hellmann's released an eyebrow-raising advertisement promoting the mixing of mayonnaise into hot coffee, claiming it would enhance the beverage's smoothness. This bold marketing move not only sparked curiosity, but also raised eyebrows as people imagined sipping what could only be described as a caffeinated salad dressing. Despite its unusual premise, the ad highlighted the lengths to which brands would go to capture consumer attention, and it certainly worked. While the thought of this peculiar combination is enough to make many cringe, it shows how creativity in advertising can lead to unforgettable moments in pop culture. Would you dare to try Hellmann's Bizarre Brew, or does the idea sound too odd to handle? It's a fascinating slice of history that reminds us that not all marketing ideas are rooted in tradition. Here's a wild fact about belladonna. This fascinating plant, also known as deadly nightshade, carries a dark reputation because it can be lethal with just a few berries. Picture this: a small, attractive cluster of shiny black berries that could lead to tragic consequences. Historically, belladonna was not only feared, but also fancied, as people used its toxic properties in cosmetics to create alluring beauty. Imagine women in ancient Rome applying belladonna extract to their eyes to achieve a captivating, dilated look. However, this beauty secret came with a cost. While it might have enhanced their appearance, even a small dose could lead to serious health issues, including hallucinations, paralysis, or even death. Today, many marvel at its beauty while also remembering its dangers. Belladonna is a reminder that not everything beautiful is safe. Are you brave enough to learn more about its hidden secrets? Discover the incredible huayhuay tree in Mexico. This magnificent tree, also known as the Tule tree, holds the title for the widest trunk in the world, measuring an astonishing 46 feet in diameter. Imagine standing before a giant that has witnessed over 2 millennia of history. Located in the vibrant region of Oaxaca, this ancient tree is one of the oldest living beings on Earth, estimated to be around 2,000 years old. Its massive trunk tells tales of time, weathering countless storms and changes in the environment. Visitors are often mesmerized by its sheer size and the rich biodiversity that thrives around it. The huayhuay tree isn't just a natural wonder. It symbolizes the resilience of nature and reminds us of the importance of preserving our forests. So when you think of age and beauty combined, this incredible tree stands tall as an emblem of longevity. How can we protect such wonders for future generations? Here's a wild fact about astronaut Scott Kelly. In 2016, Scott Kelly, known for his year-long stay aboard the International Space Station, pulled off a hilarious prank that took his crewmates by surprise. He smuggled a full gorilla suit into space, and when the moment was right, he donned the costume, bringing laughter to the usually serious environment of the ISS. This unexpected display of humor not only lightened the mood among the astronauts, but also captivated audiences back on Earth. The viral sensation it created highlighted that even in the depths of space, where life can be challenging and the workload heavy, there's always room for a good laugh. Scott Kelly's gorilla suit prank became more than just a funny story. It turned into a memorable moment that reminded everyone about the importance of maintaining joy and camaraderie in unusual circumstances. So next time you think of space exploration, remember that it also involves incredible stories of laughter and fun. Have you heard about RAGBRAI's cycling adventure? RAGBRAI, short for the Register's annual Great Bicycle Ride across Iowa, is the world's largest bike touring event, and it's been delighting participants since 1973. Each year, thousands of cyclists gather to traverse the scenic beauty of Iowa, pedaling through charming towns and stunning landscapes over several days. Covering hundreds of miles, the ride isn't just a test of endurance. It's a celebration of community and fitness. Riders from all corners of the globe come together, sharing stories and creating friendships along the route. Imagine cruising through rolling hills under blue skies, stopping at local eateries to enjoy delicious Iowa cuisine, and participating in lively festivals in each town you visit. RAGBRAI isn't just about cycling, it's about experiencing the heart of Iowa and making unforgettable memories. Whether you're an avid cyclist or a casual rider, this unique event offers something for everyone. Are you ready to join the fun next time? Discover Uganda's incredible youth population. Are you ready? Uganda boasts a remarkably young population, with nearly half of its citizens, 48%, under the age of 15. This astounding fact makes Uganda one of the youngest countries in the world. The high birth rates contribute significantly to this youthful demographic, which carries both challenges and opportunities for the nation. On one hand, Uganda faces pressing needs in education and healthcare, as schools and medical facilities must accommodate this rapidly growing youth. For instance, providing quality education and training programs becomes essential to ensure that young Ugandans can secure jobs and contribute positively to their communities. On the other hand, this vibrant youthfulness can drive innovation and economic growth, as young minds often bring fresh ideas and perspectives. A youthful population can be a powerful asset if the country invests in their education and well-being. With proper support systems, Uganda can transform its young citizens into skilled and empowered individuals, ready to take on the world. Hard to believe, but ants can explode for defense. The Colobopsis explosion is a fascinating and unusual behavior found in certain Southeast Asian ants. When these worker ants sense a severe threat to their colony, they take drastic action. They literally explode. This isn't just a wild spectacle. The explosion serves a purpose. When an ant bursts, it releases a sticky, toxic substance that can incapacitate or even kill potential invaders, like other insects or predators. This self-sacrificing act helps protect the colony, ensuring that more ants can survive and thrive. Imagine a tiny creature making the ultimate sacrifice for its friends. This extraordinary strategy showcases the incredible lengths that social insects will go to defend their homes. Scientists have studied this behavior to understand how such extreme actions benefit the survival of these ant species. Isn't nature full of surprises? Here's a wild fact about cheese and music. In a fascinating Swiss experiment, researchers discovered that the type of music cheese is exposed to can actually change its flavor. When cheeses were played hip-hop music, they developed a stronger, more pronounced taste compared to those that were serenaded with classical tunes. This surprising finding suggests there's an incredible connection between sound and our taste buds. Imagine munching on a cheese that grooves to a beat or is swayed by the soothing sounds of a symphony. While it might seem a little strange, the results indicate that our senses can influence each other more than we realize. So next time you're enjoying a cheese plate, think about the playlist. It might just enhance your tasting experience. Can the rhythm of rap or the melody of Mozart transform the cheese on your platter? Turns out, the truth is that cacti are amazing. With over 2,000 species, cacti are some of the most fascinating plants on Earth. These resilient beauties thrive in arid environments where water is scarce, showcasing incredible adaptations to survive. For example, many cacti have thick, fleshy stems that store water, allowing them to endure long periods of drought. Their spines, which are modified leaves, not only protect them from hungry animals, but also minimize water loss by creating a microclimate around the plant. The diversity among cacti is astonishing. They come in various shapes, from tall and columnar to short and round. Some even produce stunning flowers that bloom in vibrant colors, attracting pollinators like bees and birds. Whether you're in a desert or a garden, the adaptability of cacti continues to inspire awe. How do these amazing plants thrive where few others can? Did you know Spain has a banana museum? This unique attraction allows visitors to dive deep into the fascinating world of bananas, exploring everything from their rich history to their cultivation and health benefits. Located in a lively region, the museum showcases centuries-old tools that were once essential for banana production. Imagine seeing the same equipment that farmers used long ago. Admission is free, providing an exciting opportunity for everyone, whether you're a local or just passing through. Each exhibit is designed to educate and entertain, offering insights into how bananas became a staple in diets worldwide. From fun facts about the fruit to hands-on displays, there's something for everyone to enjoy. You might learn about the different varieties of bananas or discover how they grow in the tropical climate. If you're planning a trip to Spain, add this delightful museum to your itinerary and gain a newfound appreciation for this tasty fruit. Who knew bananas could be so interesting? Here's something incredible about perceiving color. Eigengrau is a fascinating phenomenon that occurs in total darkness. This curious term, rooted in German, means intrinsic gray and describes the very dim shade of gray that many people see when all light is absent. Have you ever sat in a pitch-black room and noticed that you weren't seeing complete darkness? That's Eigengrau in action. Your brain's visual cortex remains active, sending signals even when there are no external visual inputs. As a result, you perceive a dark grayish color, often with a slight flickering effect. This response showcases the incredible ways our minds interpret sensory information. Instead of just blackness, your brain is constantly engaged, creating this unique shade that reminds us of our brain's persistent role in processing the world around us. Next time you're in a dark room, take a moment to notice Eigengrau. It's a striking example of our amazing brain at work. Believe it or not, music makes fireworks even better. Have you ever watched a fireworks show and felt that thrilling connection when each explosion aligns perfectly with a catchy tune? Fireworks synchronized to music create mesmerizing displays that engage our senses in remarkable ways. This impressive feat combines art and technology. Skilled pyrotechnicians carefully time each rocket's launch to coincide with specific musical notes. The result is a magical experience where vibrant bursts of color light up the sky while the melody plays on. These shows are popular at festivals, celebrations, and special events worldwide, turning an ordinary firework display into a spectacular performance that captivates audiences. So, next time you find yourself at a fireworks show, pay attention to the music. You might discover an entirely new layer of enjoyment that makes the event unforgettable. Guess what really drives our amazing speech mechanics? Saying a word involves a fantastic orchestration of 72 muscles throughout your body. This includes muscles in your lips, tongue, and throat, working in harmony to create the sounds we use for communication. It's not just about talking, it's a complex, coordinated effort that occurs every single time you speak. When you pronounce a word, these muscles contract and relax in a precise rhythm to produce clear speech. This intricate process showcases how amazing our bodies are, effortlessly transforming thoughts into voice. You may not realize it, but the next time you're chatting with friends or reading aloud, your body is performing a stunning symphony of movement. Isn't it incredible to think that behind every simple conversation lies such a sophisticated network of muscle action? Is Tristan da Cunha the most remote island on Earth? This unique island, owned by the UK, lies in the far South Atlantic, a staggering 1,491 miles away from its nearest neighbor, St. Helena. Known for its isolation, Tristan da Cunha is one of the most remote inhabited islands and houses a small, tight-knit community of fewer than 300 residents. Life on the island is truly different. With no regular air service or modern conveniences, visitors must arrive by boat, which can take days. The locals, known as Tristanians, are resilient and resourceful, relying on fishing and farming to sustain themselves. They share a rich culture influenced by their unique location, and despite the challenges, they enjoy a strong sense of community. The island's rugged beauty, with its dramatic cliffs and abundant wildlife, attracts a few adventurous travelers each year. Imagine living in a place where the nearest grocery store is over 1,000 miles away. Isn't it fascinating how such a small community thrives in such an isolated part of the world? Guess what really drives Carmen de Larefus' success? At just 15, Carmen embarked on her modeling journey, and now, decades later, she's still strutting down runways and gracing magazine covers in her 80s. Instead of retiring like many of her peers, Carmen showcases that age is just a number when it comes to confidence and style. Her lasting presence in the fashion industry is a testament to her passion and resilience. Enjoying the art of modeling, she defies stereotypes by proving that glamour knows no age limits. Carmen frequently inspires younger models, encouraging them to embrace their individuality. Her vibrant personality and elegance shine through every photo shoot and event, captivating audiences worldwide. By embracing her uniqueness, she sends a powerful message. Passion and joy in what you do lead to longevity. Isn't it refreshing to see someone thrive and break barriers, inspiring others to follow their dreams regardless of age? Did you know opening umbrellas is illegal in Montgomery? This quirky law actually goes back to the days when horses were more common on city streets. In order to prevent horses from getting startled by sudden movements, such as the popping open of an umbrella, local officials decided to prohibit this action in public spaces. Surprisingly, even though we rarely see horses on the roads today, this old rule is still in effect. So if you find yourself caught in a rain shower while wandering the streets of Montgomery, it's best to hold off on that umbrella until you reach the safety of a doorway. Many residents and visitors alike find this law amusing and a bit puzzling, sparking conversations about how sometimes old rules stick around long after their original purpose has faded. Just think of it as a little historical quirk of Montgomery. Surprisingly, hair follicles decide your hair's texture. The shape of your hair follicles plays a crucial role in determining whether your hair is straight, wavy, or curly. Round follicles create straight hair, while oval or elliptical ones produce wavy or curly locks. This fascinating characteristic isn't just a random quirk. It's deeply rooted in genetics. Each generation passes down the unique shape of the hair follicles, shaping future hairstyles. So if you've ever wondered why your hair looks a certain way, you can thank your ancestors' genetics. This means that the texture and style of your hair can often give clues about your family's genetic history. Next time you admire your curls or envy straight strands, remember that it's all in the follicle shape, a tiny feature with a big impact on your look. Discover the youngest pope in history. Pope Benedict IX holds a surprising record as he ascended to the papacy at just 11 years old. This remarkable figure, who served as pope 3 different times, is truly one of a kind in church history. His first term began in 1032, and he was known for his controversial reputation and tumultuous reign. What makes his story even more fascinating is that he managed to return to the papacy after being deposed, showcasing the power struggles within the church during that period. Despite his young age, he became a central figure in medieval politics, often influencing decisions that impacted Europe. His reign, marked by both scandal and significant events, invites many questions about leadership and power dynamics. As we look back on his unique papal journey, it raises interesting discussions about the role of youth in positions of authority. How did he navigate such challenges? Prepare to be amazed by tiny marine organisms. These minuscule beings play a huge role in our oceans and ecosystems. One such creature, the plankton, is often overlooked despite being the foundation of the marine food web. By producing nearly half of the Earth's oxygen through photosynthesis, these tiny powerhouses are crucial for life on our planet. However, they face challenges like rising ocean temperatures and pollution. This makes their survival key not only to marine species, but also to humans who rely on the ocean for food and resources. The fascinating behaviors of marine life, including the colorful displays of bioluminescent plankton at night, show just how vibrant and mysterious our oceans are. Can you imagine what could happen if these tiny organisms were to vanish from our waters? The impact would be monumental, affecting everything from fish populations to our own air quality. Hard to believe, but trilobites ruled for millions of years. These unique marine creatures lived on Earth for about 270 million years, a stunning time span that actually surpasses the era since dinosaurs first walked the planet. Imagine that. While dinosaurs roamed the Earth for about 165 million years, trilobites were already thriving long before and continued to exist even after most dinosaurs had disappeared. These fascinating animals had hard shells and an array of eye types, making them impressive survivors in the ancient oceans. Their long reign came to an end around 252 million years ago during the Permian-Triassic extinction event, one of the most significant mass extinctions in history. Their resilience and adaptability offer clues about survival in changing environments. What can we learn from their journey through Earth's history? Believe it or not, Bert and Ernie have a surprising backstory. These beloved Sesame Street characters didn't just spring from the imagination of their creators. Instead, they were inspired by 2 minor characters from the classic film It's a Wonderful Life. In that timeless movie, Bert is a friendly cop while Ernie works as a taxi driver. The unique dynamic between these 2 characters caught the attention of Jim Henson and his team, leading them to create Bert and Ernie as a fun, quirky duo that resonates with children and adults alike. Their relationship showcases friendship and the importance of teamwork, which is central to many of the lessons taught on Sesame Street. Over the decades, viewers have come to adore their playful banter and hilarious antics, reminding us that sometimes the simplest inspirations can lead to the most memorable characters. Who knew a classic movie could spark such joy on children's television? Prepare to be amazed by the Voynich manuscript. This mysterious ancient text has puzzled historians and cryptographers alike for over a century. Carbon dated to between 1404 and 1438, it is filled with strange illustrations and an unknown script, making it feel like a page straight out of a fantasy novel. Despite hundreds of attempts by skilled code breakers from around the world, no one has been able to decipher its meaning or determine its origins. Some speculate it might be a hoax, while others believe it could be a forgotten language or an early form of coded writing. Picture a treasure map hiding secrets just waiting to be revealed. Researchers continue to study this enigma, hopeful that advancements in technology will one day unlock the secrets held within its pages. Isn't it intriguing to think about what stories the Voynich manuscript could tell if only we could finally understand it? Hard to believe, but many charities waste donations. Surprisingly, some charities give less than 4% of the funds they collect to the very causes they claim to support. For instance, there's a cancer charity that raised eyebrows after spending a whopping $18 million on fundraising services. But here's the catch. This service was provided by a company owned by the charity president's son. This kind of spending raises important questions about transparency and accountability in the charitable sector. When we donate, we often hope our money will make a meaningful impact, especially for critical issues like cancer. Yet these examples show that not all charities prioritize their mission over profits. As donors, we must stay informed and choose organizations that use our contributions wisely. So how can we ensure our donations actually help those in need? Hard to believe, but history was made on November 2, 2020. This date marks a significant milestone in humanity's adventure into space. On this day, the SpaceX Crew Dragon spacecraft successfully returned to Earth after delivering astronauts to the International Space Station, ISS. This mission, known as Crew 1, was the first operational flight of NASA's Commercial Crew program, which aims to make space travel more accessible and safe. With 4 astronauts on board, this mission highlighted the power of collaboration between private companies and government agencies in advancing space exploration. During their stay at the ISS, these intrepid astronauts conducted important scientific experiments and technology demonstrations. November 2, 2020 is a reminder of our ongoing quest to explore beyond our planet and the potential for new discoveries in the cosmos. What other milestones await us in the future? Surprisingly, interstellar space is not truly empty. Many people imagine the vastness of space as a void, but it is actually bustling with the interstellar medium, a mix of gas and dust. Mostly composed of hydrogen and helium, this medium is key to the birth of stars. In more concentrated areas, gravity pulls these gases together, causing them to collapse and trigger nuclear fusion, igniting a new star. Take, for example, Sagittarius B2, a gas cloud near the Milky Way center. It's fascinating to know that it emits radio waves and contains enough alcohol to fill a staggering 400 trillion pints of beer. Meanwhile, stunning nebulae like the Orion Nebula are visible, showcasing gas illuminated by nearby stars. These astronomical wonders remind us that even what appears empty is full of potential and life. What other secrets lie in the vastness of space? Most people don't know this, but the Kuiper Belt is fascinating. This vast, icy region of space lies just beyond Neptune's orbit and stretches billions of kilometers into the dark expanse of our solar system. It's home to many icy bodies, including well-known dwarf planets like Pluto and Eris, which challenge our understanding of what a planet really is. Scientists believe the Kuiper Belt serves as a remnant of the early solar system, containing materials that never came together to form a planet. It's like a treasure chest of cosmic artifacts, and there could be many undiscovered worlds hidden within. As we explore more, we may find new celestial bodies that could shed light on how our solar system formed and evolved over billions of years. Who knows what secrets this mysterious region holds in its icy embrace? Did you know the Aztecs sacrificed hearts for the sun? This ancient civilization held a powerful belief that the sun needed fresh blood to rise each day. To honor their gods and ensure the sun's daily journey across the sky, they engaged in the shocking practice of human sacrifice. Using sharp obsidian knives, priests would perform heart extractions from their victims, who were often captured warriors or slaves. These rituals were not just brutal acts. They were deeply ingrained in Aztec religion, symbolizing a desperate hope to avert disasters and maintain harmony in their world. The Aztecs believed that without these offerings, the sun might falter, leading to a series of catastrophic events like droughts or famine. This extreme and dramatic form of worship highlights the lengths they would go to demonstrate their devotion, as well as the importance of the sun in their daily lives. While it's hard to imagine such practices today, they reflect the complex interplay between religion, survival, and cultural identity in Aztec society. Ever thought about why crickets chirp differently? It turns out these fascinating insects can actually help us predict the temperature. Crickets have a unique way to measure warmth by counting their chirps. If you listen closely, you'll notice that crickets can produce a rhythm that correlates with the temperature outside. You just need to capture their chirping for 25 seconds, count how many times they chirp, and do a little math. Divide that number by 3, then add 4, and voila! You have the temperature in Celsius. This nifty trick works because crickets, like many creatures, are sensitive to changes in their environment. Warmer temperatures generally make them more active, and therefore more vocal. So next time you hear a cricket serenading you on a warm summer night, you might just be tuning into a natural thermometer. Did you know India leads in global milk production? This fascinating fact puts India at the forefront of dairy farming, producing more milk than any other country. In recent years, India has surpassed the United States, becoming the world's largest milk producer with an astonishing 220 million metric tons annually. What's behind this creamy success? A combination of tradition, culture, and innovation fuels the dairy industry in India. Many families raise cows and buffaloes, often treating them as family members, giving them love and care as they rely on these animals for their livelihoods. The country's diverse climate and expansive pastures provide an ideal environment for dairy farming. Additionally, advancements in veterinary care and animal husbandry techniques have boosted milk yields significantly. Not only does this support local economies, but it also plays a vital role in the nutrition of millions. Milk is a staple in Indian diets, fueling dishes from creamy curries to refreshing lassis. With such a rich dairy heritage, India's position as a milk powerhouse is both intriguing and crucial. Let's uncover the truth about Boris Yeltsin's fingers. Did you know that the former Russian president, Boris Yeltsin, had a fascinating and painful childhood experience? As a teenager, Yeltsin lost 2.5 fingers on his left hand while trying to open a grenade. This incident occurred during his youth in the Urals, where he grew up in a challenging environment filled with rough-and-tumble adventures. While it may seem like a bizarre accident, it shaped his character and resilience, traits that would later influence his political career. Despite this injury, Yeltsin went on to become a key figure in Russia's history, instrumental in the country's transition from communism to democracy. His experiences remind us that even the most unexpected events can have a lasting impact, guiding us toward our future paths. How did this injury affect his leadership style and decision-making later in life? Is it really true that bonsai trees can live for centuries? Absolutely. Bonsai is a remarkable art form that originated in Japan, emphasizing the cultivation of miniature trees to capture the beauty of nature in a tiny space. Rather than being a specific species, bonsai can be created from many different types of trees, each carefully nurtured and shaped by skilled artists. This involves techniques like pruning, wiring, and repotting to encourage unique growth patterns that mimic the grandeur of full-size trees. Interestingly, some bonsai trees are over 100 years old, with a few even reaching the age of several centuries. Caring for a bonsai requires patience and commitment, as these tiny wonders need regular attention, including proper watering, sunlight, and seasonal adjustments. Whether you're an experienced gardener or a curious beginner, creating and caring for bonsai can be a deeply rewarding experience, turning your home into a beautiful slice of nature. Ever thought about why some believe in immortality? In the 1920s, a fascinating Russian cult emerged under the charismatic leadership of Sergei Tora, who captivated his followers with claims of immortality. His devoted group believed that he would live forever, presenting a vision of eternal life that was hard to resist. However, everything changed when Tora passed away, leaving his followers in a state of confusion and disbelief. They had invested their faith in his promises, but instead of witnessing a miraculous resurrection, they faced the stark reality of his death. This moment forced them to confront uncomfortable truths about life and mortality. The aftermath of Tora's death was a powerful reminder of the fragility of belief and how faith can be tested. Many followers dealt with grief and uncertainty, struggling to understand their devotion's meaning in light of their leader's mortality. How do we reconcile our dreams of immortality with the reality we face? What if I told you robots can dance flawlessly? Sagayan is a master of robotic dance, showcasing incredible precision and skill that leave audiences amazed. This uniquely designed robot uses advanced algorithms and intricate programming to move its mechanical limbs with perfect grace, mimicking human dance moves that you wouldn't believe a machine could perform. From hip-hop to ballet, Sagine captures intricate rhythms and uses sensors to respond to music, creating a seamless performance every time. Think of how amazing it is for a robot to interpret music, understand timing, and execute choreographed routines. Engineers and artists collaborate to enhance Sagine's abilities, pushing the boundaries of technology and creativity. This fusion of robotics and art not only entertains, but also opens doors to possibilities in entertainment, education, and even therapeutic environments. So what's next for dance robots? Could we see them in competitions or even movies? Did you know Eurocoins glow with national pride? Since 2002, Eurocoins have become more than just a means of exchange. They're like tiny canvases showcasing the rich diversity of Europe. Each country that uses the euro gets to design the reverse side of its coins, allowing them to express their unique identity. For instance, France features the famous Marianne, symbolizing liberty and reason, while Spain showcases its royal crest. Countries have the freedom to choose designs that highlight their history, culture, or renowned landmarks. This artistic liberty turns everyday currency into a celebration of national heritage, making each coin a little story of its own. The decision to allow these custom designs not only fosters a sense of pride, but also encourages collectors who seek out special editions. So next time you spend a euro, take a moment to appreciate the artistry and significance behind the coins in your pocket. Ever thought about juggling boosting your brain power? Studies reveal that juggling can actually improve brain function by increasing the amount of gray matter in our brains. Gray matter is essential for processing information, so it's no surprise that those who practice juggling might enhance their cognitive abilities. While many of us might struggle with remembering everyday tasks, jugglers are likely engaging in a unique mental workout. This physical skill requires intense focus and coordination, both of which can strengthen neural connections in the brain. As you toss those balls in the air, you're not just entertaining yourself, you're also training your mind to be sharper and more agile. This exciting link between juggling and improved mental agility highlights a fun way to stay mentally fit. So if you've ever thought about picking up this skill, you might just be doing wonders for your brain along the way. How incredible is that? What if Australia's kangaroo population surpasses humans? This intriguing fact reveals that there are over 50 million kangaroos hopping around Australia, a number that significantly exceeds the roughly 25 million people living in the country. These iconic marsupials are more than just cute faces. They play a vital role in the Australian ecosystem. Kangaroos help shape the environment by grazing on grass, which promotes new plant growth and keeps the landscape healthy. Since they thrive in diverse habitats, from grasslands to forests, these animals can be found all across Australia. Interestingly, the kangaroo population fluctuates depending on food availability and rainfall, making them quite adaptable. Though visitors often marvel at their unique hopping movement and social behaviors, it's essential to remember that these animals face threats from human activity, like habitat loss and hunting. So next time you think of Australia, imagine a land where kangaroos outnumber people, playing their part in nature while coexisting with us in this beautiful country. Ever thought about why ice floats on water? This interesting phenomenon occurs because water behaves quite uniquely when it freezes. Generally, most substances contract and become denser when they change from a liquid to a solid state. However, water behaves differently. When it freezes, it expands by about 9%. This expansion happens because the molecules in water form a crystal structure, which takes up more space than when they are in liquid form. As a result, ice is less dense than liquid water, allowing it to float. This characteristic of ice is crucial for life on Earth. For example, when lakes freeze in winter, the ice layer forms on top while the water below remains liquid, providing a habitat for fish and other aquatic creatures. Additionally, this property helps insulate the water beneath, preventing it from freezing solid and encouraging a healthy ecosystem. So next time you see ice floating in your drink or on a lake. Remember, there's some fascinating science behind it. Is it really true that Australia became a nation in 1901? This remarkable year marked the Federation of Australia, a monumental event that united 6 British colonies into the Commonwealth of Australia. Prior to this, these colonies operated independently, but the idea of joining forces to create a stronger and self-governing nation took shape. The Federation established a federal government, allowing for more unified decision-making on important issues like defense, trade, and immigration. As part of this historic shift, Canberra was designated the capital, chosen for its central location rather than being in a single state. Another key outcome was the creation of Australia's constitution, which laid the groundwork for the nation's laws and governance, setting the stage for democratic growth. This transformation was not just a political maneuver, it etched a new identity for Australians at the dawn of the 20th century, igniting a sense of pride and belonging. So how did this event impact the everyday lives of Australians and their country's direction? Surprisingly, the liver hoards vitamin B12 for a year. This remarkable organ has the ability to store enough vitamin B12 to last you for approximately 12 months. This means if you decide to change your diet, like switching to a vegetarian lifestyle, it might take a while before you notice any signs of a B12 deficiency. Vitamin B12 is crucial for making red blood cells and keeping your nervous system healthy, so it's important to get enough of it. When you eat foods rich in this vitamin, such as meats, fish, dairy, and certain fortified cereals, your liver collects the excess and holds on to it. However, if you cut out these sources and don't find alternatives, it can take years before your body runs low. This unique storage capability allows for a buffer, but it's essential to be mindful of your diet to avoid potential long-term health issues. Prepare to be amazed by album lengths. The shift from vinyl records to CDs was a game changer for musicians and music lovers alike. Vinyl records had limited space, usually holding around 20 to 30 minutes of music. However, when CDs came onto the scene, they offered a staggering 74 to 80 minutes of playback time. This newfound storage capacity meant artists could create longer albums, often exceeding an hour. Many musicians embraced this opportunity, diving into their creativity and experimentation. Instead of fitting their ideas into short tracks, they began crafting epic listening experiences that told stories or explored themes more deeply. Some albums even became known for their ambitious lengths with multiple tracks and genre-blending styles. This transition reshaped the music industry, leading to iconic albums that we still celebrate today. It's fascinating to think how this change not only influenced the sound of music, but also how we consume it. Can you imagine your favorite artist's work compressed into just a few songs? Perfectionism can be a double-edged sword. Many successful individuals often chase the ideal version of themselves, battling with the constant pressure to be flawless. This quest for perfection can lead to incredible achievements, but it also opens the door to a struggle with self-acceptance. Instead of celebrating their successes, they may feel dissatisfied, constantly comparing themselves to an unattainable standard. This phenomenon is prevalent in our modern society, where social media amplifies the idea of perfection, making it easy to overlook our own accomplishments. Researchers show that this mindset can lead to anxiety and low self-esteem, turning achievements into sources of stress rather than joy. Recognizing this pattern is the first step towards embracing our imperfections and understanding that being perfectly human is more valuable than striving for an unattainable ideal. How do we redefine success in a world obsessed with perfection? Did you know that Dubai houses the tallest building? This stunning city in the United Arab Emirates is famously home to the Burj Khalifa, which soars to an incredible height of 828 meters. Finished in 2010, the Burj Khalifa is not just a feat of engineering, it's a symbol of Dubai's rapid growth and ambition. With 163 floors, the skyscraper offers breathtaking views from its observation decks, attracting millions of visitors each year. This architectural marvel features a unique design inspired by Islamic architecture, and it's surrounded by beautiful parks and fountains, making the entire area feel like a modern oasis. But Dubai isn't just about the Burj Khalifa, it's also known for its luxury shopping, vibrant nightlife, and rich culture. Have you ever thought about visiting this dazzling city to experience its blend of tradition and innovation? Guess what really drives ocean mysteries? In 1955, the MV Joyita embarked on a routine voyage from Samoa, but soon after it disappeared without a trace for over a month. When the ship was finally located, it was eerily adrift and appeared almost untouched despite the damage. What puzzled investigators was the fact that all 25 passengers and crew members had vanished without a clue. The ship's food supplies were intact, raising more questions. Where did everyone go? The incident became one of the sea's most baffling maritime enigmas. Theories have swirled, ranging from piracy to a terrifying accident, yet no evidence has ever surfaced to clarify the mystery. This peculiar event reminds us how the ocean holds secrets that can baffle even the most experienced sailors and researchers. What do you think happened to the Joyita and its missing crew? Check out the largest Tesla light show ever. This amazing event featured 687 Tesla cars coming together for a dazzling, synchronized display. Imagine a sea of electric vehicles lighting up the night, each one communicating with the others to create mesmerizing patterns of color and movement. The show took place in a huge open area where the Teslas danced to music, showcasing their advanced technology in a fun and entertaining way. This remarkable performance not only captured the attention of car enthusiasts, but also highlighted the power of electric vehicles and their growing presence in our world. People from all over gathered to witness this spectacle, snapping photos and cheering as the lights flashed in perfect harmony. Tesla is known for its innovation, and this light show was a prime example of the creative ways the company engages with its fans and promotes sustainability. Events like this not only entertain, but also inspire future generations to think about energy and technology in exciting new ways. Who knows what Tesla will come up with next? Hard to believe, but what's your bus factor? The term bus factor describes a crucial concept in the world of business. It refers to the number of key individuals in an organization whose sudden absence, like if they were hit by a bus, would lead to major disruptions or crises. Imagine a small tech startup where only a couple of developers know how to handle the core programming for a crucial project. If one of them suddenly left, the project could stall, causing delays and financial losses. Organizations with a low bus factor are at risk because they depend heavily on a few individuals. To mitigate this risk, companies should focus on cross-training employees and creating a culture where knowledge is shared. By increasing the bus factor, firms can become more resilient and continue operations smoothly, even when unexpected changes occur. Does your workplace have a solid bus factor? This might surprise you why Megarophobia matters. Megarophobia is not just a quirky term. It refers to the fear of food that's deemed inedible. While that might sound odd, this concept sparks some fascinating conversations about our eating habits and what we consider acceptable on our plates. For many, the foods they avoid can reveal a lot about personal preferences, cultural influences, and even emotional connections to certain dishes. Fear of certain foods can lead to a broader reflection on comfort zones in dining. Imagine being challenged to expand your culinary boundaries. By recognizing our aversions, we can start to explore why certain foods trigger such strong reactions. This journey can lead to a richer appreciation for diverse cuisines and more adventurous eating. Why let Megarophobia hold you back when trying new flavors? Could be just a meal away. Have you ever wondered about the history of stickers? Stickers have quite a fascinating past. Their journey begins in ancient Egypt, where clever craftsmen created adhesive labels using papyrus and a type of glue. Fast forward to 1935 and we meet Stanton Avery, a creative inventor who changed the sticker game forever. Avery developed a machine that could produce self-adhesive labels with a backing paper, making stickers easier to manufacture. This innovation not only made sticky labels more accessible, but also allowed people to use them in countless ways. Today, stickers are everywhere. We use them to personalize our belongings, promote businesses, and even decorate our spaces. Think about it. From colorful labels on your school supplies to the fun stickers on a laptop, they brighten up our lives in so many ways. Thanks to Avery's invention, Now we can express our individuality, make marketing messages pop, and add a personal touch to gifts. Next time you peel off a sticker, remember the rich history behind it. What if I told you natural gas smells on purpose? In its pure form, natural gas is actually odorless. However, to ensure safety, companies add a distinct scent that's often compared to rotten eggs. This specific smell comes from a compound called mercaptan, which is intentionally mixed into the gas. Why do they do this? It's all about safety. If there's ever a gas leak in your home or neighborhood, that foul odor acts as a warning sign. People can detect it much quicker than they can with odorless gas, ensuring they take fast action like evacuating or calling emergency services. Thanks to this clever addition, lives are saved every day. So the next time you catch a whiff of something unpleasant, remember that it might just be a helpful reminder to check for gas leaks and stay safe. Believe it or not, the dirtiest man lived 60 years without bathing. A.M. Haji, a man from a small village in Iran, became renowned for his extreme views on hygiene. For over 6 decades, he avoided water and soap, convinced that washing would harm his health. This unusual philosophy extended to his diet, where he consumed not only spoiled meat but also roadkill, showcasing his unique approach to life. Haji's dwelling and habits raised eyebrows around the world, especially when people learned he often smoked multiple cigarettes at once. Despite his unconventional lifestyle, he lived to the ripe age of 94, passing away in October 2022. While many people are keen on cleanliness and health, Haji's story challenges our understanding of what it means to live a long life. He became a curious figure of interest, symbolizing how different cultural beliefs can shape our perceptions of health and hygiene. His life raises questions about the balance between cleanliness and health, making us wonder, what truly keeps us healthy? Let's uncover the truth about how snakes hear. Unlike many creatures that rely on outer ears, snakes have a unique way of sensing their environment. They lack external ears, but can detect sound vibrations through their skin and jawbones. This ability helps them sense movement nearby, whether it's a potential meal or a predator. But that's not all. Snakes are fascinating in how they use their forked tongues to smell the air, allowing them to pick up scents from different directions. This is crucial when hunting for prey or finding mates. Additionally, their flexible jaws are a marvel of nature. They can stretch wide enough to swallow animals larger than their own heads. This combination of keen senses and impressive physical adaptations makes snakes some of the most successful hunters and survivors in various habitats. Isn't it incredible how nature equips these creatures with such amazing tools for survival? Why exactly does grapefruit affect medication so much? This fruit might be refreshing, but it can complicate your health if you're on certain medications. Grapefruit contains compounds called furanocoumarins that interfere with the enzymes in your liver, specifically CYP3A4. This enzyme is responsible for breaking down many drugs. When you eat grapefruit or drink grapefruit juice, the furanocoumarins inhibit the enzyme's activity, leading to higher levels of the medication in your bloodstream. This can make your medication more potent and increase the risk of side effects. In fact, research shows that grapefruit can affect the effectiveness of 43 different types of medications, ranging from cholesterol-lowering statins to certain blood pressure drugs. So if you love this tangy citrus, it's smart to check with your doctor or pharmacist before enjoying it alongside your meds. Your health is worth it. Can you imagine that body language can change everything? Using open body language, like uncrossing your arms and making eye contact, can totally transform how others see you. When you stand or sit with your arms open, it signals that you're relaxed and confident, making people feel more comfortable around you. Maintaining eye contact during conversations shows genuine interest and engagement, helping build stronger connections. Studies reveal that people are more likely to perceive someone with open body language as friendly and approachable. So, next time you're in a chat, try flashing a warm smile, keeping your arms uncrossed, and holding eye contact. You'll be surprised how this simple shift can change the vibe of your conversation and encourage others to open up to you too. Who knew that how you carry yourself could make such a difference in your interactions? You won't believe this about Saved by the Bell. Most people think this phrase originates from the morbid idea of bells attached to coffins, signaling if someone was buried alive. However, its true roots lie in the boxing ring. In boxing, a fighter often has a few seconds of rest between rounds, thanks to a ringing bell. If a boxer is knocked down just before the round ends, the bell saves them from a potential loss, allowing them time to recover and continue fighting. This clever connection highlights a unique aspect of language evolution, showing how phrases can shift meanings over time. So next time you hear someone say, "Saved by the bell," you can impress them with this surprising history. It's not about life and death, it's about strategy and timing in sports. How fascinating is it that a sport can give rise to such a commonly used expression? Have you heard about Qasr Talur's hidden beauty? This picturesque village nestled in the stunning Faroe Islands used to be quite a journey to reach due to its lack of roads. Residents and visitors relied on nearby hiking paths, making the breathtaking scenery feel even more remote. What truly sets Qasr Talur apart is the magnificent Mjolfasur waterfall, which gracefully cascades right next to the charming houses, creating an extraordinary backdrop for those lucky enough to visit. However, in February 2003, a game-changer occurred: the completion of the Qasr Tunnel. This modern engineering marvel created a link between Qasr Talur and the nearby village of Bor, drastically improving accessibility for locals and travelers alike. Now exploring this delightful village and the stunning waterfall is easier than ever. With the scenic beauty of the Faroe Islands and the enchanting Mjolfasur waterfall, Qasr Talur has become a must-visit destination for nature lovers and adventurers. What hidden treasures await you there? Let's uncover the truth about sloths' strange habits. These fascinating creatures, native to Central and South America, have some of the slowest metabolisms in the animal kingdom. This means sloths only defecate about once a week, leading to a dramatic loss of up to a third of their body weight during this rare event. Why do they do this? By pooping in the same spot, they help fertilize the trees they live in, creating a nutrient-rich environment for new leaves to grow. This slow lifestyle is perfectly designed for their low-energy diet, which consists mainly of leaves. Hanging upside down for most of their lives, sloths move slowly through the treetops, allowing their bodies to conserve energy. Their unique adaptations are a marvel of evolution, showing how different life can be when you're taking things nice and slow. Isn't nature amazing? Prepare to be amazed by Greenland's size. Did you know that Greenland is the world's largest territory dependency by landmass? Covering about 2.16 million square kilometers, which is roughly 836,230 square miles, this massive island is a territory of Denmark. To put that into perspective, Greenland is almost 4 times larger than Texas. Despite its enormous size, much of Greenland is covered by ice, with about 80% of the landmass blanketed in a thick ice sheet. This icy expanse holds around 10% of the world's fresh water, making it crucial for our planet's climate and sea levels. Surprisingly, Greenland's population is quite small, with only around 56,000 residents, mainly living on the coasts. The interior remains largely uninhabited due to the harsh climate. So whether you're intrigued by its vast landscapes or the unique way of life of its people, Greenland is a remarkable place that continues to fascinate explorers and scientists alike. Can you believe how popular Squid Game 2 is? In an astounding start, Squid Game 2 racked up a jaw-dropping 68 million views within just 4 days of its release. This massive engagement showcases the incredible hype surrounding the hit series that originally captivated audiences worldwide. After the success of the first season, fans eagerly anticipated the second installment, and it seems their excitement has only grown. The show, which combines thrilling plot twists and intense emotional moments, has struck a chord with viewers of all ages. Set in a fictional competition where players risk everything for a chance at a life-changing prize, the narrative is both gripping and thought-provoking. When Netflix dropped the new season, streaming numbers shot up as fans raced to witness what happens next. This record-breaking milestone raises questions about how streaming services impact viewership trends and programming popularity. As discussions about plot theories and character arcs flood social media, one wonders just how far this cultural phenomenon can go. Believe it or not, male gorillas eat 40 pounds daily. These gentle giants primarily feast on leaves, stems, fruit, and bamboo, showcasing a surprisingly vegetarian diet. Imagine a creature weighing up to 400 pounds, munching on massive amounts of greenery each day. Their hefty appetite helps maintain the balance in their ecosystems. As gorillas eat, they disperse seeds from the fruits they consume, which promotes plant growth in their habitats. This crucial role supports biodiversity, allowing various plant species to thrive. While they may look intimidating, these herbivores are known for their peaceful nature and strong family bonds. Male gorillas usually act as protectors for their groups, ensuring safety against predators. Sadly, many gorilla species are endangered, primarily due to habitat loss and poaching. Understanding their diet and role in the ecosystem can help us protect these amazing animals. So next time you think about gorillas, remember that they're not just big, they play an essential part in keeping their environment healthy and thriving. Can you imagine that your phone feels your touch? Capacitive sensing technology, the heart of smartphone touchscreens, allows devices to detect multiple touches at once. This fascinating tech mimics how our skin reacts to electrical fields. When you swipe, pinch, or tap your screen, it responds as if it knows exactly what you want. Interestingly, this technology wasn't always destined for our pockets. It was originally developed for scientific equipment. Over time, it evolved and found its way into everyday gadgets, revolutionizing how we interact with technology. Now, smartphones, tablets, and even some laptops rely on this clever innovation, proving that what starts in labs can end up in our hands. Thanks to capacitive touch, our lives are easier, more connected, and way more fun. So next time you scroll through social media or play a game, remember the science that makes your experience so smooth. 3D advertisements are taking the world by storm. These eye-catching displays, especially in vibrant places like New York City, have transformed how brands capture our attention. Using advanced technology, 3D ads create stunning visual effects that make images seem to pop out and even interact with their surroundings. This innovation doesn't just showcase a product, it offers a memorable experience that sticks with viewers long after they've seen it. Imagine walking down a busy street and suddenly seeing a giant soda can appear, as if it's about to roll right into you. This kind of engagement is why advertisers are increasingly adopting 3D technology to stand out in a crowded marketplace. Not only do these ads entertain, but they also create a strong emotional connection with the audience, making them more likely to remember the brand. As technology continues to evolve, who knows what jaw-dropping advertising experiences await us in the future? With every new project, creators push the boundaries of what's possible, inviting us to look at advertising in a whole new light. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Colombia astounds with biodiversity. Ranked as the second most biodiverse country after Brazil, Colombia is a treasure chest of wildlife. This vibrant nation, though smaller in size than Brazil, is home to the highest number of bird species and orchids in the world. Imagine walking through lush forests where over 1,800 types of birds flit around with dazzling colors. But that's not all. Colombia also ranks highly for butterflies and amphibians, showcasing a stunning variety within its rich ecosystems. From the towering peaks of the Andes to the vast expanses of the Amazon rainforest, each habitat lends a unique layer to this natural wonder. Colombia's diverse environments create a sanctuary for thousands of species, making it a crucial player in global conservation efforts. So next time you think about the wonders of nature, remember Colombia's extraordinary role in preserving our planet's biodiversity. Believe it or not, hunger is a growing global crisis. Hunger affects millions worldwide. But did you know that it's tightly linked to rising obesity rates? As processed foods gain popularity, many people are opting for quick meals that lack essential nutrients. Sedentary lifestyles contribute to this problem, as people are less active and more likely to opt for unhealthy snacks. These dietary habits have created a paradox where some folks face food scarcity while others struggle with obesity. This situation leads to serious health issues, including diabetes, heart disease, and other weight-related conditions. Tackling the hunger crisis means addressing the quality of the food we eat. It calls for a shift towards nutritious options, promoting active living and raising awareness about healthy eating habits. Can we find ways to ensure everyone has access to wholesome foods and a healthier lifestyle? Prepare to be amazed by the world's most flexible woman. Julia Guntel, famously known as Zlata, holds the title for the most flexible woman in the world. Starting her journey as a contortionist at just 10 years old, Zlata has dedicated her life to perfecting her skills. Her incredible flexibility allows her to perform jaw-dropping feats that leave audiences speechless. Every day she engages in intense training routines that focus on strength, balance, and flexibility, ensuring her body can handle the demands of her art. From bending backwards to incredible poses that seem impossible, Zlata transforms her body into a living masterpiece. Her performances not only showcase her talent, but also inspire countless others to explore the boundaries of their own physical capabilities. Have you ever wondered what it takes to achieve such extraordinary flexibility? What if I told you about Fusakubo's amazing goal? In a stunning display of skill, Takai Fusakubo made history while playing for Real Madrid by achieving a remarkable feat on the field. During a gripping match, he pulled off an impressive maneuver that stunned fans and players alike. He passed the ball between the legs of not one, but 6 opposing players. This incredible play is known as a tunnel or a dunk, and Fusakubo executed 4 consecutive tunnels in just one exhilarating moment. Each tunnel required precise timing and exceptional control as he danced around defenders while keeping his eye on the goal. This not only showcased his talent, but also the creative tactics that can shift the momentum of a game. Fans erupted in cheers, with many considering it one of the most memorable moments in soccer history. Fusakubo's achievement highlights how sports can bring excitement and surprise, making every game unpredictable. Who knows what other incredible feats are waiting to unfold on the pitch? Let's explore the rise of goat screaming videos. In 2013, these hilarious clips took the internet by storm, outshining even traditional music charts. Imagine goats bleating in a way that sounds almost human. It's oddly amusing and surprisingly captivating. This quirky phenomenon highlights how the internet can bring unusual content into the spotlight. With millions of views, people couldn't get enough of goats sounding like they were in a rock concert. From social media platforms to late-night shows, goat screams became a staple, making everyone laugh. This trend even sparked memes and parodies, showcasing creativity in sharing laughter. So, what does this say about our culture? It reveals that the internet loves the unexpected, and sometimes a silly goat can entertain just as much as a big-name artist. In a world filled with serious news, finding joy in something as simple as a goat scream reminds us to appreciate the fun little moments. Here's a wild fact about car racing history. The first car race took place in 1895, and the competitors zoomed along at an incredible top speed of 15 miles per hour, or 24 kilometers per hour. Imagine a time when cars were a new and exciting technology, not much faster than a brisk walking pace. This historic event, known as the Paris-Rouen race, featured just 21 entrants, and while it may seem slow by today's standards, it was a groundbreaking moment for motorsports. This race marked the dawn of a century filled with fierce automotive competition and innovation. Think about all the thrilling change cars have undergone since then. Who would have predicted we'd have races featuring speeds over 200 miles per hour today? From that humble start, car racing evolved into a major sport, captivating millions of fans worldwide. What do you think the future of racing holds? Guess what really drives medieval education? During the Middle Ages, most people couldn't read or write, leaving literacy primarily in the hands of clergy and a few scholars who delved into Latin texts. This meant that education was largely limited to monastery walls and the inside of cathedral schools, where a small number of monks and priests honed their skills. However, as the Middle Ages rolled on, a significant shift occurred. Universities began to sprout up in bustling cities like Paris and Bologna. These institutions of higher learning opened their doors wider, allowing more people, beyond just the religious elite, to enjoy the privilege of education. This gradual rise in literacy helped to ignite new ideas and cultural movements, paving the way for the Renaissance. Imagine a time when access to knowledge was so restricted. How do you think this shaped society and the people within it? Is it really true that Kafir cats exist? These fascinating felines are not just your ordinary house cat. They're large cats that resemble miniature tigers. With their striking coats and impressive size, Kafir cats stand out in the feline world. Often referred to as the mini tiger for their beautiful striped patterns and muscular build, they can weigh up to 30 pounds, making them quite a sight to behold. Found primarily in specific regions, these cats have become popular among animal lovers for their playful and affectionate nature. Unlike typical domestic cats, Kafir cats have a more robust structure, showcasing their wild ancestry. Their energetic personalities keep them on the move, and they thrive in environments where they can climb and explore. As captivating as they are, owning a Kafir cat comes with responsibilities due to their needs for space and stimulation. Have you ever seen a cat that looks like a tiny tiger? If not, you might want to look into the world of Kafir cats. Did you know dinosaurs roamed Antarctica too? It's hard to picture these massive creatures waddling across icy landscapes, but fossils tell a different story. During the Mesozoic era, dinosaurs were remarkably adaptable, thriving in diverse climates from tropical forests to cold regions like Antarctica. This fascinating fact reveals that dinosaurs didn't just limit their territory to warm, lush environments. They expanded their reach across every continent, including the frozen expanse at the southern tip of the world. Paleontologists have discovered fossils in Antarctica that suggest a variety of dinosaur species once lived there, from herbivores munching on ancient plants to carnivores prowling the icy terrain. These discoveries signal that dinosaurs were not only resilient, but also capable of surviving in harsh climates. Imagine the adaptations they had to make to withstand the cold. Understanding their widespread distribution helps scientists learn about their behavior, evolution, and how they interacted with their environment. Isn't it incredible to think these prehistoric giants once thrived in such an extreme place? Ever wondered if your lips have a secret identity? Believe it or not, lip prints are just as unique as fingerprints. Each person has different patterns of grooves, lines, and textures on their lips, making it possible to identify individuals based on these characteristics. This uniqueness is surprising even among identical twins, who may share similar features but have distinct lip prints. In forensic science, this fascinating trait can be used in a practice called coloscopy, helping investigators piece together evidence in criminal cases. While lip print analysis may not be as common as fingerprint identification, it holds potential for enhancing crime-solving techniques. Can you imagine solving a mystery with just a simple kiss mark? As technology and forensics evolve, the world of lip prints could soon become a vital tool in uncovering the truth. Why do celebrities look so perfect on screen? It's often thanks to a team of professionals behind the scenes. Celebrities rely on skilled stylists, makeup artists, and sometimes even digital editing to achieve those seemingly flawless looks at events. While they sparkle and shine under the bright lights and flashbulbs, the truth is quite relatable. When they're off camera, many of these stars deal with the same everyday challenges that everyone faces, like bad hair days, skin blemishes, and wardrobe malfunctions. This behind-the-scenes magic helps create the polished images we see in magazines and on social media, but it also reminds us that celebrities are just human. So next time you admire a celebrity's perfect appearance, remember that there's a lot more going on than meets the eye. It's not all glitz and glamour. It's teamwork and occasionally the wonders of technology. Prepare to be amazed by Nikola Tesla's astonishing beliefs. The famous inventor Nikola Tesla once claimed he might live to an extraordinary age of 150 years. He believed that electricity held mysterious healing powers that could positively influence our bodies and even extend our lifespan. Tesla was deeply fascinated by the relationship between electricity and health, suggesting that it could be used not just in devices, but also as a form of therapy. To explore this idea, it is said that he experimented on himself, trying to harness electric currents to test his theories. Sadly, despite his visionary ideas and groundbreaking work in electricity, Tesla passed away at the age of 86. His dreams of longevity and the therapeutic potential of electricity inspire discussions even today, sparking curiosity about how technology and health can intertwine. Could electricity one day unlock the secrets to living longer? Who knows? Did you know Brad Pitt made soap for Fight Club? In the iconic movie Fight Club, both Brad Pitt and Edward Norton went beyond acting by learning the art of soap making. This dedication to realism added depth to one of the film's most memorable scenes. Soap is central to the story, symbolizing rebirth and consumerism, and it was essential for the actors to understand the process behind it. They attended workshops where they discovered the science of saponification, the process that transforms fat into soap. Imagine their surprise at how simple ingredients could create something so essential. Their hands-on experience helped deliver a more authentic performance, showcasing their commitment to the roles of Tyler Durden and the unnamed narrator. This level of preparation highlights how dedicated filmmakers and actors can enhance storytelling in unforgettable ways. How cool is it that they put so much effort into something like soap? What if I told you about China's mighty viaduct? The Beijing-Shanghai high-speed railway features an extraordinary bridge designed to endure extreme weather like powerful winds and earthquakes. This engineering marvel stretches over vast distances and required a staggering 10,000 tons of steel for its construction, enough material to create a bridge that could circle halfway around the planet. Built with precision and resilience, the bridge not only supports high-speed trains, but also stands as a testament to modern engineering. Its sleek design and robust structure ensure safety and durability, showcasing China's commitment to developing advanced transportation infrastructure. As trains zip across this monumental span, travelers can enjoy breathtaking views while feeling secure and protected by the innovative design. Isn't it fascinating how technology and nature can come together in such awe-inspiring ways? Most people don't know this, but police get strange calls. In 2014, a woman in the West Midlands, England, dialed the emergency number 9999, not because she faced a crime, but due to her frustration over a poorly packaged order she received. This unusual incident highlights how some individuals turn to law enforcement for help in situations that don't seem like traditional emergencies. It raises intriguing questions about what people define as an emergency. While police typically handle serious matters like accidents or crimes, they sometimes find themselves addressing unusual concerns, like package delivery issues. The incident serves as a reminder of the importance of using emergency services appropriately. When the lines blur between urgent and trivial, it can strain resources meant for genuine crises. How often do you think people misuse emergency numbers? Did you know that human hair was used in WRT? During World War II, manufacturers struggled with fabric shortages, which greatly affected the production of uniforms and other essential materials. To combat this challenge, some industries turned to a surprising source: human hair. Hair, which was in abundant supply from hair salons and barbershops, was collected and transformed into thread and insulation. Not only did this creative solution help meet the urgent demand for textiles, but it also showcased human ingenuity in tough times. In fact, this hair-based material offered unique properties, including warmth and durability, making it an effective alternative to traditional fibers. While using hair in manufacturing might seem strange to us today, it highlights how necessity can lead to unexpected innovations. Who could have imagined that something as ordinary as hair would play a role in wartime production? Is it really true that boa constrictors are unique snakes? The boa constrictor is indeed a fascinating species with a name that perfectly matches its scientific classification. The word boa comes from Latin, where it means large water snake, highlighting the impressive size and adaptability of these reptiles. Found in a range of environments from tropical rainforests to arid regions, these snakes are masters of survival. One of their most remarkable traits is their hunting method. Instead of using venom, boa constrictors capture their prey by coiling around it and applying pressure until the prey suffocates. This technique allows them to take down animals much larger than themselves, making them effective predators in their habitats. Whether they are lounging in trees or gliding silently through water, boa constrictors showcase the beauty of nature's design. How much do you know about their fascinating lives? Did you know that timing your meals doesn't affect weight gain? It's a common misconception that eating late at night or skipping breakfast can lead to weight gain, but the truth is much simpler. What really matters is how many calories you consume versus how many you burn. Your body is constantly processing food, so whether you eat lunch at noon or 3 p.m. doesn't make much difference for weight management. If you consume more calories than your body needs, those excess calories are likely to be stored as fat, regardless of when you eat. So if you're trying to maintain or lose weight, focus on your overall caloric intake and make healthier food choices instead of worrying about meal times. Remember, staying active and balancing your caloric intake can lead to better health outcomes, no matter what the clock says. Here's something incredible about GPS technology. The Global Positioning System, or GPS, is a game changer for navigation, helping millions find their way without spending a dime. But did you know that despite being free for users, GPS is quite pricey to maintain? In the United States, the cost of managing and maintaining the satellites that power GPS falls on taxpayers. Each satellite floating high above Earth, sending signals to your smartphone or car, is not only high-tech, but also requires regular upkeep and replacement. The U.S. government invests billions of dollars into this system every year to keep it functioning smoothly and accurately. So the next time you use GPS to navigate, remember that your tax dollars help make that possible. It's a fascinating balance between cutting-edge technology and public funding, giving us all the convenience of pinpoint navigation whenever we need it. Curious how other countries handle GPS funding? Prepare to be amazed by World Toilet Day. Celebrated every year on November 19th, this unique day shines a spotlight on a crucial issue: the global sanitation crisis. Did you know that millions of people around the world still lack access to proper toilet facilities? This not only affects their health, but also their dignity and safety. World Toilet Day aims to raise awareness and encourage action towards achieving sanitation for all. The day brings together governments, organizations, and communities, urging them to work on solutions that provide cleaner and safer toilets for everyone. It highlights the importance of proper sanitation as a fundamental human right and a key factor in improving overall public health. So next time you use the restroom, remember that thousands still face daily challenges without this basic necessity. How can we create change together? Believe it or not, meet the Bat Yota gecko. This fascinating creature, officially known as the satanic leaf-tailed gecko, was discovered in the dense jungles of Papua New Guinea. Its unusual appearance is strikingly similar to the beloved Jedi Master from Star Wars. With its pointy ears, flat nose, and round eyes, it truly looks like a character sprung from a sci-fi fantasy. The tail of this gecko is cleverly designed to mimic the shape of a dead leaf, providing perfect camouflage among the forest floor's foliage. This ingenious adaptation helps protect it from predators who might see it as a meal. Measuring about 6 inches long, the Bat Yota is more than just a quirky name. It plays a crucial role in its habitat by controlling insect populations. So the next time you think about unique animals, remember that there are real-life wonders like the Bat Yota gecko hiding in our world. Discover why Tucson is a telescope treasure. Tucson, Arizona, proudly holds the title of the world's highest concentration of telescopes, making it a paradise for stargazers and astronomers alike. With its stunningly clear skies and minimal light pollution, Tucson offers the perfect backdrop for exploring the universe. The famous Kitt Peak National Observatory, home to several powerful telescopes, plays a vital role in this astronomical adventure. It sits atop the Quinlan Mountains, where researchers capture crucial data about distant galaxies and stars. Additionally, the University of Arizona, known for its innovative astronomy programs, attracts talented students and professionals who contribute to groundbreaking research in space exploration. So whenever you gaze up at the night sky, remember that Tucson is not just shining with stars, but also with opportunities to unlock the mysteries of the cosmos. Did you know that Tottenham Hotspur Stadium serves beer automatically? This innovative stadium has truly changed game day for beer lovers by introducing automatic taps that make serving beer faster and more efficient. Imagine walking up and having your pint poured perfectly without having to wait in long lines. These high-tech taps provide a fresh pour every time, ensuring that the beer is always at the right temperature. This means you can enjoy your favorite drink while cheering on your team without losing any action on the field. Not only does this tech enhance the overall experience for fans, but it also highlights how sports venues are embracing technology to improve customer satisfaction. Next time you catch a game at Tottenham, you might find yourself enjoying your beer quicker than ever. How cool is that? Can you imagine spending this much on oil changes? Changing the oil in a Bugatti Veyron is not a simple task. It can cost between $20,000 and $25,000. This luxury supercar, known for its incredible speed and elegance, demands specialized care and high-quality materials, driving these costs up. Most everyday cars require only a couple of $100s for an oil change, making the Veyron's price tag astonishing. You might be wondering why the expense is so high. Well, the Veyron uses a unique engine that requires specific oil to maintain its performance, along with intricate procedures that few mechanics can perform. This exquisite vehicle is celebrated for its engineering and speed, but keeping it running can feel daunting for an owner. The cost of an oil change is so steep that it could cover the price of one or even two regular cars. Thus, if you own a Bugatti Veyron, prepare for some serious expenses beyond just purchasing the car. Maintenance is key to keeping this masterpiece on the road. Here's a wild fact about pencils that will amaze you. A standard pencil can draw a continuous line of up to 35 miles before it becomes unusable. Imagine that. This means that if you took a pencil and kept drawing without stopping, you could stretch that line further than a marathon. It's all thanks to the graphite inside. Graphite, a form of carbon, is mixed with clay to create the pencil's lead, allowing it to glide smoothly across paper. As you write or draw, tiny bits of graphite wear away, but there's plenty to keep going for quite a while. Notably, the type of paper and the pressure applied can affect how far you can draw. So if you're sketching a giant mural or jotting notes in class, remember that your pencil has incredible endurance. Next time you pick up a pencil, think about the journey it can take you on. 35 miles of creativity just waiting to spill onto the page. Isn't that a fantastic way to think about something so common? Ever tried greeting someone with besos in Spain? In Spain, the friendly custom of exchanging kisses on both cheeks, known as besos, is a lively expression of warmth and connection. This delightful gesture showcases the importance Spaniards place on personal interactions, making a simple hello feel special and intimate. While women typically greet each other with double kisses, men often stick to a firm handshake. Each region in Spain may have its own twist on this practice, adding to the rich tapestry of Spanish culture. Imagine arriving at a gathering where everyone enthusiastically greets you with cheerful smiles and affectionate kisses. It instantly breaks the ice. This charming ritual transforms social interactions, allowing people to bond quickly and easily. In a world filled with digital communication, incorporating personal touch like this reminds us of the joy of face-to-face connections. So the next time you're in Spain, remember to embrace this friendly tradition. It's not just a greeting, but an invitation to engage and connect. Can you imagine living in Manhattan, New York? This iconic borough is famed for its dazzling skyline, cultural vibrancy, and most notably, its jaw-dropping cost of living. In fact, Manhattan consistently ranks as one of the most expensive places in the world. With luxurious apartments and trendy neighborhoods like the Upper East Side and Soho, the price tags can be mind-blowing. A small studio apartment might cost you thousands each month, leaving many to wonder how people manage to afford this lifestyle. The high costs stem from various factors, including limited space, high demand, and the area's global popularity. But it's not just the rent. Even dining out or catching a show can carry a steep price. Despite this, Manhattan's allure remains undeniable, drawing millions with its bustling streets, famous landmarks, and vibrant art scene. So what makes this pricey paradise worth it for so many? Here's something incredible about squatters' rights. Adverse possession laws let people claim ownership of land they don't own, but only if they occupy it openly, continuously, and without permission for a set period. This concept, known as squatters' rights, finds its roots in English common law and is present in several countries today. In the United States, for instance, if someone uses a piece of land for 10 years without any challenge from the actual owner, they can legally take possession of it. While these laws aim to promote the productive use of land, they can lead to complicated legal disputes. Some argue that they create loopholes that allow people to take advantage of others' property, raising questions about fairness and justice in land ownership. So what do you think? Are these laws helpful for society or a flaw in our legal system? Believe it or not, Silent Night is a global phenomenon. This beloved Christmas carol holds the title for the most recorded Christmas song in history. Composed back in 1818 by Franz Zauber Gruber with heartfelt lyrics by Joseph Mohr, Silent Night started its journey in German. But don't let that limit you. This enchanting song has been translated into over 300 languages and dialects, making it a universal favorite. Since 1978 alone, more than 733 versions have earned copyright, showing just how much people love to put their own spin on it. From choirs to solo artists, everyone seems to want to share this Christmas spirit through music. Each interpretation brings a unique flavor to the original melody, connecting listeners worldwide through joy and nostalgia. So next time you hear Silent Night, consider all the different voices and cultures that have embraced this timeless tune. Isn't that incredible? Is it really true that money isn't the main driver? Research shows most people don't share content online to make money. Instead, emotional factors like avoiding stress and fearing failure play a more significant role in their decision to hit the post button. Imagine scrolling through social media. Many posts reflect personal stories, ideas, or even random thoughts. These sharers often seek connection and validation, rather than cash. For example, a friend might share their struggles with mental health not to receive payment, but rather to connect with others who feel the same way. This behavior highlights how sharing online is often about building relationships and finding community. It's fascinating to realize that while influencers might thrive on views for dollars, the average person typically posts to express themselves and relate to others. So next time you see a heartfelt post or a funny video, think about what might be motivating the poster. Could it be that they just want to be heard and understood? You won't believe this rule at Greece's Olympic Stadium. To protect the integrity of this ancient site, Greece prohibits high heels and tall hats from being worn by visitors. Why is this important? The Olympic Stadium in Athens is not just a tourist attraction, it's a treasure trove of history that dates back to the 4th century BC. These towering items can cause damage to the delicate, centuries-old stone and marble surfaces. By asking visitors to dress appropriately, the Greek authorities aim to preserve the remarkable architecture and artifacts that tell the story of ancient Olympic Games and their cultural significance. While exploring this historic site, you can not only marvel at the stunning ruins, but also show respect for the past. This small act of wearing sensible footwear helps keep the stadium intact for future generations to enjoy. So next time you plan a visit, remember to pack those comfortable shoes and leave the heels at home. Your feet will thank you, and you'll be doing your part to protect history. Is it really true that comets are so dark? Surprisingly, comets only reflect about 4% of the light that hits them, making them appear quite dim against the backdrop of space. This low level of reflectivity is one reason why these celestial visitors look so dark and mysterious as they travel through the solar system. However, when comets approach the sun, they begin to display stunning bright tails that can stretch for millions of kilometers. This transformation occurs because the sun's heat causes the comet's icy nucleus to sublimate, releasing gas and dust that form the glowing tail. It's a fascinating contrast, the dark body of the comet itself versus the bright, shimmering tails that capture our imaginations. Comet tails can even change direction depending on solar winds, creating a spectacular visual display. So the next time you hear about a comet visiting our skies, remember that its dark core is just a small part of the story. overshadowed by the brilliant spectacle it creates as it dances around the sun. Why exactly does Wave Rock look like a giant wave? This stunning natural formation in Western Australia appears as if a colossal wave is frozen in time, creating a spectacular sight that draws visitors from all corners of the globe. Over millions of years, erosion has played a key role in shaping this giant granite rock into the curvaceous, wave-like structure we see today. Its unique beauty is enhanced by the striking colors of its surface, with earthy tones complemented by vibrant streaks of orange and yellow, making it a favorite spot for photographers and nature lovers alike. Wave Rock isn't just an impressive sight, it also holds cultural significance for the local indigenous communities, who have cherished this landmark for thousands of years. Whether you're hiking nearby or just taking in the view, Wave Rock offers a fascinating glimpse into nature's artistry and the forces that shape our planet. Did you know about Pisa's giant bell Lasunta? This impressive bell, weighing around 7,900 pounds, is comparable to an adult female African elephant. Lasunta is the largest of 7 bells in the Leaning Tower of Pisa, and together they create a captivating musical scale when rung. Picture this. Each time the bells chime, they not only announce the time, but also celebrate important moments in history, from festivals to significant events for the city. Engineers have worked meticulously to ensure these heavy bells do not cause further tilting of the iconic tower, which leans due to its unstable foundation. By carefully balancing their weight and adjusting how they are hung, they've managed to maintain both the charm and structural integrity of this architectural marvel. The enchanting sounds of Lasunta and its fellow bells add a rich layer to the tower's historical atmosphere, making a visit to Pisa even more memorable. Isn't it fascinating how such a large bell plays a vital role in preserving history? What if I told you Tokyo has 37.2 million people? This bustling metropolis takes the crown as the most populous city in the world as of 2023. Tokyo's incredible size is more than just numbers. It's a vibrant hub of culture, innovation, and activity. Imagine a city where the streets are filled with millions of people, each contributing to a unique tapestry of life. Following Tokyo are Delhi, India, with approximately 32.9 million residents, and Shanghai, China, housing around 29.2 million people. The sheer scale of Tokyo can be overwhelming yet exciting, as its crowded neighborhoods pulse with energy from countless shops, restaurants, and entertainment options. While navigating this urban jungle, you might encounter technology seamlessly intertwined with tradition, from ancient shrines to towering skyscrapers. Living in such a populous city offers both challenges, like crowded public transport, and perks, such as diverse dining experiences and entertainment. So what attracts so many people to call Tokyo home?